So you mentioned that one of the concerns about China, not that you would define as an enemy, but rather because they clearly don't share democratic values of transparency, rule of law, and you gave, sort of a list of the challenges. One could apply that list, and many do, to a NATO ally, to Turkey. And we've got big problems with Turkey right now, the United States, but, frankly, a lot of NATO allies do as well. How do you deal with an issue inside NATO when one of the allies is appearing to go a bit rogue?
First, I would like to say that Turkey is an important ally. If you just look at the map, you see the importance of Turkey for the security of Europe. Turkey is the only country bordering Iraq and Syria. They have been extremely important in the fight against ISIS. The fact that we have liberated all the territory that ISIS controlled not so long ago is very much also because we have used bases infrastructure in Turkey. And no other ally hosts more refugees than Turkey, and no other ally has suffered more terrorist attacks than Turkey. Having said that, I also admit that we see some serious differences on issues like the Turkish decision to acquire S-400, the Russian air defense system, related to the situation in Libya, Nagorno-Karabakh, Eastern Mediterranean. There are differences between NATO allies. And when it comes to issues related to freedom of speech, the rights for journalists to work, and so on. These are issues which are close to my heart. I have raised them, expressed my concerns, and actually these are core values for NATO. We are an alliance based on democracy, the rule of law, individual liberty, and I have also, of course, raised and underlined that in my meetings in Ankara.
Given all of that, would you still describe Turkey as a full member in perfectly good standing in NATO today?
So Turkey is a full member of NATO, and as I said, Turkey they have played a key role. But there are differences. There are some disagreements on issues in Eastern Mediterranean and other. But then NATO at least is a platform where we sit down and are able to address them in an open and frank way between allies. And that's much better than the opposite, is that we are not part of an alliance, but really then see a weak alliance because we need Turkey as part of the NATO family.